Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a what I eat in a day vlog style video. Be sharing with you throughout the day the foods and the drinks that I have throughout the day on a low carb diet. I've been eating a low carb diet now for over 3 years and lots of great benefits from eating this way for myself. Because of all the great benefits that I have experienced with my health personally from eating this way over the past 3 years, I had decided a couple of years ago to start a YouTube channel. This channel is all about my personal experience, my journey with low carb eating. And because of this way of eating, a lot of things have been corrected in my health. This is my personal experience. I am not telling you that you have to eat this way in order to achieve health goals and weight loss goals. Whatever works best for you to help obtain those goals, do that. But I like to share my experience in case there are people that have tried all the things that I have tried in the past and nothing worked for me. And this was what finally worked for me. If those people want to give this a try to see if they can experience some health benefits from it, I believe that the food that I eat now is nutrient-dense foods. But I also believe that eliminating a lot of other foods have really helped me to have healing come to my body, eliminate migraines, joint pain, balance my hormones, balance my mood, all the things. You can watch my health update videos to see that. But that's what I'm here for. So please don't take it that I am telling you that you have to eat the foods that I'm making every day in my videos and showing you that I'm eating in order for you to achieve health goals. You may want to try them if you want to and see if it helps you, but in no way am I saying you have to eat this way or you're not going to lose weight. You're not going to heal your body. This is my journey. This is what works for me. I'm thriving physically and emotionally, and I just want to share that because I will tell you, I talk to people all the time, people that I coach, and just people who send me messages that tell me that they have tried this way of eating and they've given it some time and they are experiencing a lot of the same benefits that I have experienced, and it thrills me to the core that people are getting help. You don't have to do this, but if you would like to try it, I'm here to help, okay? All right, so right now I'm having some electrolytes in this mug, hot electrolytes. Element, first of all, is my electrolyte drink of choice. And right now we are in the fall season. You can't see out my window, but almost all of the leaves are gone off the trees out here. It was so beautiful about a week ago. It was just full of color. When it gets chilly outside, I want to drink something warm. And although I do love my coffee, you all that watch me on this channel, you know that, me and coffee are like this, but I don't always want to drink coffee all throughout the day. So this is what I like to do when it's cold out and I want something warm to drink. I like to have my electrolytes hot. I have some chocolate elements with hot water and a little splash of heavy cream and my collagen, my powder collagen, all mixed up in this mug. And I'm just sitting here sipping on this, and I have my little heated coaster over here. I like to keep it hot. So I have a coaster on my desk that keeps my mug hot. By the way, the chocolate medley, which is a seasonal little box of 3 different flavors of chocolate. There is a chocolate raspberry, there is a chocolate chai, which is amazing, and there is a chocolate mint. All 3 flavors are in the chocolate medley box. Well, it is a seasonal item and it is now available on Element's website. Personally, I think that it is important when you are on a low carb diet to have electrolytes, and Element is a very clean way of doing that. It has sodium, magnesium, potassium. They are sugar-free, gluten-free. They're sweetened with stevia. They taste delicious. So if you want to try the chocolate medley, which is now available on Element's website, All you have to do is go to the link that is right here on my screen at drinkelement.com/low carb revelation. The link is under this video in the description box. It's also available over on my website. Click on my link, go over to Element's website, make a purchase. I highly recommend that you purchase the chocolate medley, but you can pick whatever you want. And then Element will send you a free sample pack just like this one with your order with 8 different flavors that you can try and see which ones are your favorite. You also can get the sample pack every time you place an order with Element. You don't have to just be a first-time buyer. So if you're out of Element or you're wanting to stock up on the chocolate medley for the winter season because it is a seasonal item, then you make sure that you use that link so you will get the free sample pack with your order, and you're going to have extra Element. These are also great to give away as gifts. So thank you, Element, for sponsoring this video. All right, so today I'll be sharing those foods throughout the day, but I also want to do a little life update. I get a lot of questions about things that are going on just in our daily lives. We don't only share our food on this channel. We like to share our lifestyle as well. We live on a lake. We like to share our life here at the lake, outdoors, indoors, all the fun things that we do as a couple. We just like to share our lives with you, and I get a lot of questions because of that. People want to be updated on things because I don't always talk about everything in every single video. So today I just want to do a little life update, sharing with you some of the things that I get questions about. And the first and foremost is my husband, Ed. So I get a lot of questions about Ed and his recovery and how he's doing. If you're new here, 1 year ago in October, it was October 2nd, my husband had a very bad, life-changing motorcycle accident. He shattered both bones in the lower leg and ended up going into getting rushed to the hospital. He had an external fixator on his leg for a couple of months. If you go back to our videos 1 year ago, you can watch the progress of his recovery. We talked a lot about his injury and his recovery, and we gave some tips on boredom when you have a broken leg and diet and all those things. So you can go back if you missed that part of our life and watch those videos starting October last year. So 1 year later, Ed is doing pretty good. He still has some issues with the leg. He still has issues with stairs, walking long distances, but overall he's doing pretty good in that area. He did have some tears in his shoulder from the accident. That was really something that wasn't as important as the leg during that whole time. Like, the focus was that leg because it was so badly injured. Surgeon kept saying 1 out of 10, this is a 10 on how bad of an injury this was. So now that the leg is getting better, there is some issues with these tears that are in his shoulders that have to be addressed. And that is something that we will update later on when we know for sure what's going to be going on. Well, why am I telling you all of this and not Ed? Right now, it is deer hunting season here in northern Michigan, and it is like a national holiday up here. I will tell you, it is a big thing. And when it is hunting season, I am not going to get Ed to sit down and have a coffee chat with me. His mind is on those deer out in the woods. So it's a lot of fun for him. He didn't get to hunt last year because he had the broken leg. And this year he's back at it, but he does have a handicap hunting permit, so that, you know, there's some challenges he still has with hunting, that he is able to have a handicap permit, and it makes things a little bit better for him. His hunting buddies are on the way up this coming week. They're going to be here. They stay with us, and it is just a whole experience. I will tell you, I cook for these guys. They come in and we sit around the table and I hear their stories from being out in the woods, and it is really a lot of fun just to hear all the chatter and everything going on. So right now I'm not going to be able to get my husband down for a 20 or 30 minute coffee chat not happening. So I'm sure after hunting season is over and that's all said and done, I will get him in a video and he will be able to sit down and talk with you all. We'll have some coffee and it will be great. All right. So another thing I wanted to talk about is our house. I get a lot of people asking, what's going on? You're always at the house up at the lake. Are you retiring? Did you sell your other house? So it's still all in the works. When Ed had his injury, we had to stay here because the injury happened up here. As things have developed over this year, we are 99.9% sure that this winter our house will be going up for sale downstate and we will be moving here permanently. We bought this place years ago as a retirement plan. The plan was to retire here, but Ed was not supposed to retire for a couple of more years. And so we have just been enjoying it as a vacation home. Now that this all happened and retirement is just around the corner for him, we are going to be moving here permanently, selling the house down there. And as we go down there, which is usually every couple of weeks, to go see the grandkids. I'm going to talk about that in a second too. Every time we go down there, we load up the car or the truck and we bring up stuff that we're keeping. I have been going through a process of elimination down there. I will go through things and donate what I'm not keeping, throw out what's trash, and then bring stuff up here. And then when I get it up here, I've discovered I have doubles and triples of things because we've had two houses. And so it has been quite the feat just trying to downsize everything and get everything organized. And so just something we haven't talked about, but it has been a whole lot of work. I am getting ready to go down again this coming weekend and I will pack up my car with a lot of different things. I plan on bringing Christmas stuff this time when I come up because we're getting close to Christmas. And so that is my plan for this time down. I have the ability to go down as often as I want. It is a 3-hour drive. It's really not bad at all. Something that I have found that I really enjoy is listening to podcasts. So I will find a podcast and I will get in the car and I will drive down and I'll listen as I'm driving. And before you know it, I am down there and I am able to be around my grandkids as often as I want. Yes, I don't get to be with them as much as I used to. For those of you who have been following me for a couple of years, you will know that I am a very hands-on grandma. When we were living downstate, I was watching my grandkids all the time. They were with me several times a week. We're very bonded. And yes, to answer people's questions out there, this has been a struggle for me. It is something that I've had to deal with. Wasn't prepared to move away this soon. It was supposed to be a couple more years. But it is all working itself out. I am so thankful for FaceTime. We FaceTime all the time with the grandkids and we play games on FaceTime. We do the filters. We have so much fun doing FaceTime. I could go weekly if I wanted to, but I just don't do that because I'm getting kind of rooted up here and there's a lot of things going on up here as well. But usually every couple of weeks, I like to take a trip down there, Ed too, if it's not deer hunting season, and see the grandkids, spend some time with them. Now, when we sell the house, we are going to be having to do sleepovers with the grandkids, which they are looking very forward to. We will be staying at their houses when we go down there and doing sleepovers, and it will be a lot of fun. So to those of you asked about that, it's working out. It was very hard for me in the beginning because I was so used to being so involved. But things happen in life and you just have to roll with the punches and you adjust. And we are finding a very good way of adjusting to this. There are lots and lots of grandparents who live way farther away. I have some personal friends who have grandkids that live hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of miles away, and they have to fly in airplane to go see them. And I know how hard that is for them. I do have the ability to jump into my car and drive down anytime I want, spend some time with them. I have been able to go down over the past couple of months that my grandson has been in football. So although I'm not as involved as I used to be, I'm still involved, and we're still very much bonded, and we look forward and get so excited about getting together. So that is another thing. I'm crossing these off my list as I go along. All right, let's talk a little bit about remodeling. I get a lot of questions about remodeling. I like to show progress of the house here. When we first moved here, there were a lot of things we wanted to change in this house, but we were just vacationing here. We weren't able to be here for a long amount of time to deal with contractors or, all of that. When Ed had his accident, we were here. We really thought that we were a lot closer to moving here permanently. And so we ended up getting different things done. We started out with kitchen countertops, and we painted, and we got new appliances, and a fireplace was built, an amazing, beautiful fireplace. All of those things have been shown in my past videos as they progress. Now we are currently getting a bunch of outdoor stuff done, working on our outdoor space. We have a deck being built. It will probably be finished in the next week. And then they are also putting in a patio where our hot tub is. I've showed all that in videos as well if you're new here. They're also going to be having a gazebo put on our deck, an outdoor kitchen. That is all not going to be done till probably next summer, because we are running out of good weather days here in northern Michigan. We are going to be having the deck finished and the patio prepped for next year. The hot tub is coming the first week in November, and then that's going to be pretty much it until spring of next year. The company that is working on our outside stuff is going to be coming back in the spring, putting in our pavers for the patio and building the gazebo and all the other things that won't be able to be finished before the season is over. So we are looking forward to doing some outdoor cooking videos and all of that. So the house is progressing. We are working on making it our own. There's still quite a few little things that we want to get done. After the outdoor space is all done, next year, maybe we are looking to getting some hardwood floors put into our living room. The shower stall in our master bathroom needs to be ripped out, and we're going to get it tiled, and a nice new glass door, just some different things like that. But I will be sharing all those updates with you as they progress. I have some new furniture on order. If you are on my Instagram, a couple of weeks ago, I posted a picture of some fabrics that I was trying to decide for our new couch and love seat. So when we first moved here, we bought a giant sectional, and it's overkill. It is really too big for our room. Although we do have a nice size space, it's just me and Ed most of the time. And it's like I sit over here, he sits over there. I'm like, hello over there. So we have decided to replace the furniture. And I went to a furniture store up here, got some fabrics, and we have a new couch and love seat on order. It is going to be smaller than the furniture that we have now. And so I'm looking forward to that, because I just feel so cramped in that living room area because of that giant sectional. So we're going to be doing blue. I'm so excited about that. It is actually, the color is called denim. That is going to be the fabric on the couches. That is on order right now. It's supposed to be here in December, if not earlier. They said it could come earlier, but they gave me a 8-week time period just in case. And so when that comes, I'll show you that. So there's always something going on. This is our dream home. This was our dream for many years, to have a place on a lake. And we are just having so much fun doing these little updates and making things our own. So that is what's going on with the remodeling. Now I'm going to talk a little bit business, the low carb revelation business here. So I am working on a third cookbook, But this cookbook is going to take a little time. This is going to be a nicer quality cookbook. When I wrote my first cookbook, Simple Clean Keto, that is available on Amazon. It is also available on Etsy as a download if you don't want to buy the physical book. But that book is a paperback. I didn't know anything on how to write a cookbook, but I had so many requests, people wanting a cookbook with my recipes. So I quickly put my recipes together and made this cookbook, and it's a really good cookbook. I highly recommend the recipes, but the cookbook itself is not up to par of what I would have wanted it to be if I had more time and knew what I was doing. So this cookbook is going to be, I'm taking some more things into consideration, having put that first one out. For instance, I want to try to have a spiral cookbook this time around. I think it's easier to have it laying flat. I want to have better quality pages. I'm working on having more recipes included in it this time. So you learn as you go along. And the first cookbook, I get so many compliments on the great recipes, but I just want it to be quality wise, I guess you could say. This is something that I'm working on. I also have another cookbook that is just a downloadable cookbook over on Etsy, and it's all about my crispy breading. I have, I think, 19 or 20 recipes in there that all involve my crispy breading recipe. And it's really good. Anything that you like breaded or air fried and crunchy, that is a great cookbook to add to your collection. But this next one, it's going to be a little bit more time spent in it because I just want it to be nicer. And so I just wanted to let you know that I am working on one, but it's not going to be out for a little while. All right. And I'll update on that as it starts to progress as well. Coaching. I never thought when I started this journey that I would become a health coach. I never thought that in a million years. I have to tell you that out of all the things that I do for this business, the coaching has become my favorite part. It is so fulfilling to be able to help people reach their health goals. I just absolutely love it. It has become my passion, so much so that I am continuing to educate myself. In the beginning, okay, let's see here. I want to help people. I need to become a health coach. I need to get certified. I went through the Emmerich's program and it was great. They are great, amazing. It's an amazing course. I got certified, my little certificate back there, through Keto Adapted. It really was all I needed to be able to coach people. But I am like so hungry to learn more about this lifestyle. I am constantly researching and reading things and listening to podcasts. It's like I'm a sponge and I just want to soak it all up. And so I have taken a few more courses. I took a course on how to break a stall on the keto lifestyle. I got certified in that. I also got certified in food addiction. I recently just completed another keto course through Primal Institute, a great coaching program to go through. I'm taking a course through Primal, basically on gut health. And I am so excited about this course. I am so excited about learning everything gut health related. And so that's what I'm going through right now. If you need coaching, I am great at accountability and encouraging you and helping you along your journey if you're just getting started, or if you're at a stall, or if you have some food addiction problems. And I also have some knowledge of all that as well to provide advice as you go throughout that journey. Now, why do I not share a lot of that advice here on YouTube? I do a little bit of tips here and there. When my clients sign up, I have them sign a disclaimer that they know for sure that I am not giving medical advice. I'm not a medical professional. There is a whole contract that you have to sign, and I'm not going to provide a lot of information that I share with my clients because I don't have a signed disclaimer from all of you. So I'm real careful to what I share just to the general public. I also have a Patreon group that is growing by leaps and bounds. It is a great way to get some group coaching if you don't want to do the one-on-one coaching. Fantastic group of ladies over there. I love them. I really feel like I have become friends with a lot of them. Friendships are being developed, relationships are being developed between other people that are in the groups. They're becoming friends, getting connected with one another, and it really is a wonderful place to be. We do monthly Zoom calls. In fact, I enjoy the Zoom calls so much, ladies. Part of my Patreon group out there, I'm thinking about doing 2 Zoom calls a month instead of 1, just because 1 month is too long to go in between talking to you all. I miss you. So if you want to check out any of my links, they are all down below in the description under this video or over on my website, lowcarbrevelation.com. All right, my throat is getting dry from all this talking. I am going to go ahead and get off of here for now. And when we have our first meal today, I'm going to be showing you what we're eating. So I'll see you then. All right, so I've been outside for the past hour or so, cutting down some things for fall, taking in the little solar lights, you know, putting stuff away for winter, and come inside and voila.
Good looking man.
Ed made me an omelet, ham and cheese. He's making himself one right now too. So I'm gonna eat that. I also have some sparkling water just because I am thirsty. It's beautiful outside today. It's like so sunny and warm. I don't know what temperature it is, but it's really nice out. So see you soon. Quick little midday check-in. It is 2 o'clock. It is gorgeous outside. It's absolutely gorgeous. I just went for a 6-mile round trip bike ride on the e-bike to the post office. I had to go check my P.O. box. So I thought, man, it is so nice out. I think I'll ride my bike. So pedaled a lot. When I ride my e-bike, I like to pedal as much as I can. And then I use the pedal assist, like going up hills and if I get tired, that kind of thing. But I pedal a lot. So I got some activity in, and now I'm just sitting here drinking some water and working on online class. So in a little while, I'm gonna be making some Cobb salad for dinner. So stay tuned for that. I'll see you then. To show you how I make my ranch dressing. I'm having Cobb salad for dinner. So I like ranch dressing on my Cobb salad. So I have 4 ingredients here that I'm gonna use. Chosen mayonnaise. I like to use avocado oil or olive oil based mayonnaise. You want to try to avoid any soybean or canola oil or any of those seed oils. And so I start by putting about 1/4 cup of mayonnaise in a bowl. I have some sour cream here. Usually it's about half and half portion size, sour cream and mayonnaise. The sour cream just gives it a little bit of a tangy flavor. You can just use the mayonnaise and it will be fine, but I like the sour cream added to it. I have some Porking Good ranch seasoning. I had to make sure it was ranch because I have a few of these different ones. And I'm just gonna put just the remainder of this in there. There's probably a couple of tablespoons, maybe a good 1.5 tablespoons in here. It's gonna be pretty thick. So you can use either heavy cream or like almond milk or macadamia milk or even water if you want to use that to thin it out. I like heavy cream just because that's what I like. And so I'm gonna add just a little bit at a time until the dressing gets to the consistency that I like. If I'm having it as a dip, I want it to be thicker. I won't put as much. But if I want it to be a little thinner in consistency, I'm just gonna add more to this. All right, not quite there yet. Gonna add a little bit more. I have some chicken over here that I have thawed out that I'm going to season and throw on the grill. And then I'm gonna fry up some bacon, and I have some boiled eggs that I steamed today in my egg steamer. I have some cheddar cheese that I need to grate up, throw together an amazing Cobb salad, and ranch dressing is going to be our dressing. And I'm gonna give this just a little taste test before I throw the spoon in the sink. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's really good. So I'm gonna add a little bit more cream to thin this out a little bit more. Sometimes after this sits in the refrigerator, even if you get it to the consistency that you want it, it will thicken up sitting in the refrigerator. So you can then add more liquid. Add a little water to it, add some heavy cream, some milk, some almond milk, whatever you want to add to it, all right? So I'm gonna stick this in the refrigerator, and I'm gonna get my chicken seasoned up and get the cheese grated and all of that, and I'll be back when it's time to assemble our Cobb salad. So I'm gonna show you how I assemble my version of a Cobb salad. I have all of my things laid out here. If you wanna do this for a party, this would be so much fun. You could have all of your ingredients on a bar and then just let everybody assemble their own salads and with all their own ingredients. But I'm gonna show you how I do it. The sun is shining in here in such a weird way. But anyways, so you know how when you go to a restaurant and you order like a nice big Cobb salad or a grilled chicken salad or something like that, and usually they will bring you a plate or a bowl and it will be filled with lettuce and then very sparingly on the meat and that kind of thing. I do it the opposite. All right, so I just take some lettuce and put some on a plate, and just enough to make a bed of lettuce for my meats and all my proteins. So let me move this out of the way. So I just take a little bed of lettuce, and then I have my grilled chicken over here. I'm going to put lots and lots of grilled chicken. I actually have more going in my Z-Star right now, a couple of thicker pieces. I also use one of these little egg slicers to slice up my eggs in thin slices. How satisfying are these? I love using these. There's just something about slicing those eggs and they all come out just perfect. So I'm gonna lay those on the plate, and I sliced up 3 boiled eggs to divide between me and Ed both. And I have some red onion here that I'm gonna use. Just because I like red onion on my salads. You can omit it if you like. Cheddar cheese here, and I'm gonna sprinkle all over the top. And then on top of that, I'm gonna sprinkle some bacon. So really in the reverse, less lettuce and lots of protein and fat in this salad. I have my ranch dressing over here. This is not a professional cooking show. If you are looking for that, you've come to the wrong place. This is my Cobb salad for today for dinner. And I have sparkling water around here somewhere, but I don't know where I put it. So I'm gonna find that. And I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video for today. I plan on having some decaf coffee after this just to end the night with a little bit of butter in it to add a little extra fat. And that's gonna be my meals for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will keep you posted on all the updates as they happen in our life. So make sure you subscribe for that and hit that little notification bell, and I will see you soon. God bless.